So, Derek, firstly, reflections on the weekend. Overall, a very, very frustrating afternoon.
Yeah, we're really disappointed because in the previous three games we looked, better defensively from the point of view that we limited, the opportunities on a goal to a small amount. But on Saturday we lost, three very soft goals from our point of view. The first one we know was deflected, but the other two we didn't deal well with the throw-ins into the box, and that's something that we need to improve on.
And that has been the frustration, hasn't it? Because certainly since the turn of the year, we've been a lot better defensively. New recruits have helped. So to slip back into those old habits, where otherwise the game in terms of stats was pretty even, that must be disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when you're in the situation that we're in, we're in the relegation zone, and we need to, be better defensively. There's no two ways about it. We've lost 70 goals this season, which is too high, and we need to, have more clean sheets than we do. But from our point of view, yes, we're missing players, in that defensive zone, but we still should have done better in that area.
What can be done defensively? Is it a change of shape, different tactics? Do the players need to step up and give that extra 10%? I suppose a combination of everything, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when a ball's thrown into the box, it's got to be, the player that has to, go and win that ball. You can. That's got nothing to do with tactics or formation or anything. It's just, dealing with a throw-in into the box, man for man, and being able to pick up your man in that area. And we didn't do that well enough on Saturday.
But plenty still to be encouraged about. Certainly if we go back to the Bolton performance, that heart, the spirit, the determination to get the results, that cannot be in question. Despite the results not going our way, there's no doubt at all that the squad really want to try and get the results.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that on Saturday. I think that, when we went behind, we were 2-0 down, and quite quickly after that we got it back to 2-1, and the momentum in the game really swung in our favour, and we really have to make it 2-2, and if we can, then you don't know what's going to happen after that. But we certainly had a lot of good openings in the game. We probably could have scored more goals because we've created some really good openings. We just have to be better in that final third as well.
Now, in terms of the relegation battle at the foot of League One, it seems nobody wants to get out of the bottom four at the moment. 4 clubs are just separated by a single point. So, despite everything that's happened, we are still well in the mix.
Yeah, I mean, it's a situation where, I knew when I came into the football club, we obviously looked at the run of games that was to come. They were very difficult, but in saying that, the ones at the top of the league are finding it difficult as well, because they're nervous trying to get out of the division, and we're similar down the bottom of the division. So we've got to pick up more wins. We know that. It looked like we had turned a corner from a point of view. We had been resilient, and we were unfortunate against Bolton not to pick up the 3 points. But on Saturday, at times in the game we were the better team, but we just haven't defended well enough.
It feels as if we can just get that one win, we can kick on. Yes, we've got some difficult games coming up in the last few weeks of the season, no doubt about that, but we just need to get that monkey off our back of getting that one win first.
Yeah, of course. I think that we've got to, get that win to enable us then to have that confidence to go on and get the remaining wins that are going to keep us in the league. We know how difficult it is, but it's difficult for everyone at the bottom of the league. The 4 teams that are trying to get out of it, they've all got difficult fixtures, and we've got to go to Shrewsbury tomorrow night and try and win that game.
Now, Shrewsbury are a team, Derek, who were in the bottom 4 themselves earlier this season. They went on a mini good run. I think it was only 2 wins and a draw in 5 games, and that seemed to pull them clear of the bottom 4, and they've not gone back into it since. So it does show that we don't need that longer good run to significantly improve us.
No, exactly. We need wins because the 3 points, are massive at this stage in the season, and that can pull you, a good bit ahead. We knew that the other night against Bolton. We'd have been out at the bottom 4, but unfortunately, the decisions didn't go for us later on in the game. And on Saturday, we haven't done enough to win it.
And if we get 3 points tomorrow, that would pull another team into that scrap. It would make it a 5-team mini league, if you like, so plenty to play for.
Yeah, I mean, I think that at this stage in the season, with 9 games to go, it is still, extremely tight. We know that other teams around about us are playing each other, and we are unfortunately not being able to play against them, and that would have been nice. But we've got to, have probably got the most difficult running of all the teams. But we understand that the teams at the top of the table become nervous when they're playing against teams at the bottom.
And it encourages us to raise our game, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've got away to Shrewsbury tomorrow night. We're obviously assessing the squad. We've got injuries to go with that. Wildig, looks like Phillips will be out now as well. We've got Bennett, McLaughlin out. We've got Cole Stockton that hasn't trained yesterday. We'll have to see if he can train today. He's not reported ill as yet, so we just have to assess the squad going into the game.
So that's have you alluded to there, a combination of a bit of illness and 1 or 2 niggles in the camp as well?
Yeah, I mean, we had a few knocks, and they're important players for us, and we're hopeful that we can get them, well, some of them on the pitch tomorrow night, but it's looking unlikely that a number of these will be fit.
And Shrewsbury, what are we expecting from them?
Yeah, I mean, they've changed their shape on Saturday. They started in a 3-4-3 formation, and then they changed to 3-5-2. So they've played the majority of the time that way this season, and they've been able to pull away from the bottom 4, and it looks like they're nearly safe now. But it's a tough encounter. They've got a number of really good players.
And finally, yourself, Derek, you'll be back in the technical area on Tuesday. Just for the people that missed it, tell us why you were absent on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I had picked up 4 bookings throughout the season, 3 at my time at Bradford City and 1 against Bolton. So that gets you an automatic 1-game ban. But I'm back in the dugout for Tuesday night's game.